happy little wander down Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. This time, Pooh and his friends are having a look at all the stripy things and polka-dotted things and pattern things they can find. Can you think of one of our 100-acre wood friends who is stripy? That's right, it's Tigger. And who do you think your little storybook is all about? You're right again, Tigger. The storybook is called Hiding Out. So now you can pick it up. When it's time to turn the page, you'll hear the sound of the bell like this. So open your book and turn to the beginning of the story. This is how it goes. Why are Tiggers stripy? Tigger asked Christopher Robin one day. Well, stripes can help you hide, said Christopher Robin. So Tigger decided to try out his stripes and surprise his friends. First, Tigger tried hiding in the sandy pit. He made sure that he stayed quite still.
Hello, Tigger,
said Roo, bouncing along and spotting Tigger straight away. So Tigger went and tried hiding in Rabbit's garden. He stood as straight as a beanpole. What are you doing in my garden? Rabbit asked, spying Tigger beside his bean plants. Next, Tigger tried hiding on Pooh Stick's bridge. He crouched down very low. Excuse me, Tigger, said Eeyore, finding Tigger blocking his path over the bridge. Tigger was confused. My stripes don't help me hide at all, he told Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin laughed. That's because you need to hide somewhere stripy, he said. So Tigger got an old sheet and painted it orange with black stripes, just like a Tigger. Tigger took the sheet and a picnic basket into the woods, and he lay down to wait. Soon, Tigger's friends came along. Oh, look, a picnic! Let's sit down, they said. But just as the friends were about to sit down, up bounced Tigger! Surprise! He laughed. The end. So what kind of pattern does Tigger have in his coat? Is it stripy or spotty? That's right, it's stripy. There are lots of other kinds of patterns, you know, and we're going to look at some of them. So now it's time for you to pick up that magazine of yours and open it up to Pooh's world. It's story time! And can you see who is reading the storybook to his friends? That's right. It's Christopher Robin. Now listen up and let me read something to you. The poem. Christopher Robin is reading a story. What do you think it's about? Which friends are listening closely? And which friends are messing about? All right now, you tell me. What do you think this story is about? A knight? And a dragon? Yes, I think you're right. And you can see that most of the friends are listening to this story very nicely. Pooh Bear, Piglet, and Eeyore too. But which two friends are messing about? Roo, of course, and Tigger. Now let's have a look at the different patterns that can be found in this picture. So, get out that super duper pointing finger of yours and see if you can find a tartan rug on which to sit. A hat with diamonds all over it. A napkin with checks in white and red. A spotty hanky on Piglet's head. Golden honeycomb for Pooh to eat. And a friend with stripes down to his feet. So many patterns in one picture. That reminds me of a little friend of mine. My stripy, spotty friend. Sorry? You don't know who I'm talking about? Well, let me tell you all about the first time we met. One night when I was sleeping, a spaceship came to land. Right out in my back garden, in my playbox full of sand. Everything went quiet, and then out of its door, there crept an amazing creature like I'd never seen before. She had a polka-dotted tummy, her back was covered in checks. Her ears had hearts, her nose had spots, there were stripes all down her neck. Her eyes were swirly-whirly, her tail had moons and stars. She was a spotty, stripy patterned beast, and I think she came from Mars! She said something in Martian that I couldn't understand. Then she put something round and speckled right into my hand. Then it started cracking. It's an egg, I had to shout. That's when I got my lovely pet who I'll never be without. She has a polka-dotted tummy. Her back is covered in checks. Her ears have hearts, her nose has spots. There are stripes all down her neck. Her eyes are swirly-whirly. Her tail has moons and stars. She is a spotty, stripy, patterned beast, and I think she comes from Mars. I love her. When I was sleeping, a spaceship came to land. Right out in my back garden, in my playbox full of sand. Everything went quiet, and then out of its door, there crept an amazing creature like I'd never seen before. She had a polka-dotted tummy, her back was covered in checks. Her ears had hearts, her nose had spots, there were stripes all down her neck. Her eyes were swirly-whirly, her tail had moons and stars. She was a spotty, stripy, patterned beast, let me tell you something. There are spotty and stripy little creatures right here in the 100-acre wood. Would you like to see them? Great! Just pick up that magazine of yours then, and turn the page to Rabbit's Tales. And what's Rabbit finding out about this time? Butterflies and caterpillars. Do you know what caterpillars turn into when they grow up? Butterflies, of course. Rabbit will take you on a tour. There are 8 pictures here, each with a number under it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll read the words now, and you can follow along, pointing at the pictures. 1. These caterpillars, munching on clover, grow into clouded yellow butterflies. 2. Tortoiseshell butterfly caterpillars love stinging nettles, much to Rabbit's surprise. 3. Common blue butterfly caterpillars aren't blue at all. They're green. 4. And the swallowtail and its caterpillars are some of the prettiest rabbits seen. 5. Rabbit finds a pretty peacock butterfly, but its caterpillars look quite scary. 6. A red admiral butterfly likes prickly teasel plants. 1. Rabbit is a little more wary. 7. This fluttery fritillary butterfly laid its eggs on a pretty violet's leaves. 8. Rabbit knows cabbage-white butterfly caterpillars are hungry cabbage thieves. Let's all say thank you, Rabbit, for that really spotty, stripy, and wiggly guided tour. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Rabbit! We'll be hearing more from Winnie the Pooh and his friends really soon as we carry on with our journey down Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. Don't go away. Hey there! Pooh Bear and all his friends are having a great time finding spotty, stripy, and patterned things around the 100-acre wood. But one of those friends is taking things a bit too far. Can you guess who? To find out who it is, just pick up that magazine of yours and turn the page again and again until you get to Kanga and Roo's read-along. The story is called What to Wear. I'll read the words, and you can follow along and read the pictures. Here's how it goes. It was a bright, sunny day, so Tigger decided that he should put on a cheery, sunny outfit. First, he tried on his favorite shirt. It was covered in colorful spots. But when Tigger looked in the mirror, it didn't look quite right. So Tigger tried on his jumper with red stars on it. He tried on his rainbow shirt, and he tried on his swirly patterned hat. But nothing looked quite right. Tigger took off all the clothes and looked in the mirror thoughtfully. "Got it!" he cried suddenly, bouncing up and bumping his head. "I don't need sunny patterned clothes. My stripes are the perfect bright pattern anyway." That Tigger. You know, if he had a farm, it would probably be full of crazy, spotty, stripy, colorful animals. And we would be able to sing this crazy, spotty, stripy song. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a spotted duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a stripy cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a rainbow-colored dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Here and a there, here a, there a, everywhere a. Tigger had a crazy farm, E-I-E-I-O. Whoa! What a crazy place that would be! Can you think of any more crazy animals? How about a tartan sheep? Or a zigzag donkey? Well, now it's time to go back to your magazine and turn back one page to Christopher Robin's Nature Walk. Oh dear, what kind of animal can you see on this page? It's a crocodile! Watch out for the smile of a crocodile. It's full of very sharp teeth. Whoa! Did you hear that? That must mean it's time to play Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz! So get ready to answer. Question number 1. Which of these is the sound of a real live crocodile? Is it sound number 1? Or could it be sound number 2? Or is it sound number 3? Which one do you think it is? Well, the answer is sound number 3. Now get ready for question number 2. Look at that very small picture down in the corner and tell me, what has that mummy crocodile got in her mouth? Is it her breakfast? Is it her baby? Or is it both? Look closely and shout it out. And the correct answer is her baby. She wouldn't eat her own baby for breakfast, though. She's taking care of it. Now you need to turn the page of your magazine. Again. And again. Until you get to Owl Finds Out. This time, Owl is learning all about patterns. All sorts of animals have patterns on their bodies. Owl has picked out some of his favorites. Have a look at that animal in the big picture. And see if you can answer question number 3. What kind of animal is this? Could it be a zebra? Or do you think it might be a giraffe? Or is it something completely different? An okapi? Which could it be? The answer is it's an okapi! And that's the end of Pooh's Nature Quiz. We certainly have had a good time on this trip down the nature trail. And I hope you've learned a thing or two as well. We're going to sing that song about my spotty, stripy friend one last time. The words are in the back of your magazine, so join in too if you can. One night when I was sleeping, a spaceship came to land right out in my back garden in my playbox full of sand. Everything went quiet, and then out of its door there crept an amazing creature like I'd never seen before. She had a polka-dotted tummy, her back was covered in checks, her ears had hearts, her nose had spots, there were stripes all down her neck. Her eyes were swirly-whirly, her tail had moons and stars. She was a spotty, stripy, patterned beast, and I think she came from Mars! She said something in Martian that I couldn't understand. Then she put something round and speckled right into my hand. Then it started cracking. It's an egg, I had to shout. That's when I got my lovely pet who I'll never be without. She has a polka-dotted tummy, her back is covered in checks, her ears have hearts, her nose has spots, there are stripes all down her neck. Her eyes are swirly-whirly, her tail has moons and stars. She is a spotty, stripy, patterned beast, and I think she comes from Mars. I love her. When I was sleeping, a spaceship came to land Right out in my back garden, in my play box full of sand. Everything went quiet, and then out of its door there crept an amazing creature like I'd never seen before. She had a polka-dotted tummy, her back was covered in checks. Her ears had hearts, her nose had spots, there were stripes all down her neck. Her eyes were swirly-whirly, her tail had moons and stars. She was a spotty, stripy, patterned beast, and I think she came from Mars. From Mars. And speaking of patterns, here's the pitter-pattern of her feet on the floor. I'm just joking, of course. And there will be more jokes next time when we meet again on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail.